my gosh, I think I'm a perfect example for that. Because when I came in and I interviewed all the top producing agents at real estate. When I knocked on their door and I was like, what do? You are the top producing agent. You are Tina. I don't remember her name. Her name was Tina too, by the way.
Yeah.
Then I went into Pat Ladd's. Then I went into Mr. Mulvihill's office. I went into everybody's office and I interviewed them what they are doing. And I narrowed it down to all of the things that they were doing that made them successful. Then I also remember the quote that says that if you love what you do, you don't work a day in your life. So I said, okay, I could be cold calling 4 hours a day from 8 to 11. I could be buying Zillow leads for $4,000, which I can't afford. I could be farming an area, which again, I can't afford. I could be door knocking, which I'm 5'2" and 96 pounds at that time, much heavier right now, that I was not willing to do. Plus I had a freaking accent and a name that it's impossible to pronounce. So I knew what my advantages are and I knew what my weaknesses were. But in the same time, I'm the sorest loser you'll ever meet. I know these are the things I cannot do, or these are the things I will not do. But in the same time, what is the part that I'm willing to do? And what for me at the time was social media. I was the first one that had a Facebook business page in the area. So as Tina said, or do that stuff that is working for everybody else, or do something that is so weird, but get really freaking good at it. So you be really good at something that nobody else is doing, because then you have no competition. So it's really up to you what you're willing to do. But I can tell you one thing, you cannot grow in comfort zone. Nobody grew in comfort zone. It is literally impossible. That means you're good at it, which means you already gave up on growing, which means you will, that's the definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over again, but expecting a different result. It's impossible. You go against the rule of life. So if you want to take your business to where you're at now, to something else, you have to go out of your skill sets that you have now in order to be that person that you don't have the skill sets for, which means you're going to have to put yourself in uncomfortable situations to gain that skill set.